Hello and welcome. I'm Kathy Lee from Kathy's Creative Place. I have a project to share with you. This is my Graphic 45 Love Notes album, and uh, the I got most well, actually I purchased the pre-order entire kit from Tammy's store, and it comes with the 12 by 12, 8 by 8 patterns and solids, chipboard, the journaling cards, and the pockets and tags. So lots of stuff to play with to create an album. And the page design I used is from Ginger Rop's Graphic 45 Love Notes audition album. There's a little bit of I changed it up a little bit, little variation, but it's very similar to her design, and she has a tutorial on how to create those. So I'm not going to do a tutorial, but I will link her video in the description box so you can go check it out if you'd like. The only thing that really didn't come with the collection are the Graphic 45 flowers, which I purchased separately. I also used a couple things from my stash, some hemp twine, and some other embellishments. But the front of my the size of the album is 5.5 by 8, and then my spine is 2 3/4. I know it probably looks like it's bigger, but it's because I always use a 1/4 inch in between my chipboard. The first thing that I want to share with you is just the elements, different things that I used on my front. So this is actually the signature page. And then I used a cut apart. I matted it on some of the patterns and solids, and then the artisan cardstock. All the artisan cardstock is black from Country Craft Creation store. And then I used a couple of chipboard elements. This cute little stamp that's part of the uh, either cut apart or the border page sheet. And then I did some fussy cutting from one of the pattern papers that have these pretty, pretty little roses on them. And this one's got a little stamp behind it. And this one's got a little banner that says, I'm going to have to put my glasses on to read that. Let me call you sweetheart. I just think that's so pretty. And then I also used some of my Nouveau glaze to put on here to keep them nice and strong so that they don't bend or tear, since it's just the paper. And I always use scrap chipboard to use as my dimensionals because I like to repurpose what I have. And even though I have lots of other spongy um, uh, dimensional stickers, I like to use my chipboard. It's really, really sturdy, and I'm not wasting anything. So on the front here with my little flowers, I have some seam binding. You can get this from Tammy's store. That was purchased separately, and this is just a little bow, and then some hemp cord ribbon. On the spine, I have a chipboard element. It says "My Love." Excuse me. And this is a flat back pearl with rhinestones over back. I think I got these at Wilder Orchid Craft a long time ago. And then in the back, I used some of my die cuts, which work perfectly with this collection. This is a Magnolia Doohickey set, and it has a piano, pretty rose, and then Clopotreff and some notes. The set comes with all kinds of other die cut elements, though, so I only used a few of them here. And the rose here is actually I cut out of some of the pattern paper from the Love Notes collection. Okay, so on the inside I have a waterfall. This is a chipboard element, and then I also used some enamel dots. These are kind of like sparkly enamel dots. I got them at Michael's. There's some pink and red ones, so I used those on this on this album. And then this is just the magnetic closure to the waterfall, and then here's the waterfall. And I divided my pages with some of the patterns and solids as well. And then you can put your photos on here. And the dimensions for the waterfall are 4 3/4 by 3. So you can use trim your 4 by 6 or 3 by 5 cards to fit on there. Okay, so for the first page, again, all of my pages are exactly the same design. They all have a pocket on front, and then as we go to the back, I'll share with you. These are just a couple cut parts, and then for each of the pockets, I created a photo booklet, and these are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, so they hold a full size 4 by 6 photo. This was cut from the paper, the pattern paper that has ebony and ivory piano keys on it. Really, really pretty. So I use this as a border strip, and then I have a chipboard element here. Again, some sparkly little enamel dots. These are red. And then this is a sticker I matted on black cardstock and popped it up with some chipboard. On the other side here, I have, so on the back side, they all have a graphic 45 tag, and these are actually just the tag that I die cut out of the pattern paper, and then I went around and I matted it on black cardstock myself. These are not actually the G45 tags with the grommets in the middle. So I just did a little fussy cutting around each one so that I could create my own tags. And this is the back side of the tag. And then I just used a hinge for this, and it's magnetic, so it holds my photo mat down, because these are flat photo mats. So on this photo mat, I have a sticker border, a sticker, and then I got again a couple enamel dots, and that just slips right back in here. And then that closure keeps the flap closed. This is a pockets and tags envelope, and then this is from the pockets and tags as well. I just put that on the front there, and you can journal on the back here, or put small little memorabilia stuff in there. For the second page, again, I have a couple cut aparts, really pretty. I love Love Notes, love all the musical instruments. And then my photo booklet, and this is from some of the border strip paper, and then a chipboard element with some more enamel dots. I added a graphic 45 rose here, and then a cute little seam binding bow in black. And then on the other side, this is my tag for this one. And these are little chipboard elements as well that I put excuse me, in the middle of where the grommet would normally be. This element is actually from the packaging. I like to use packaging if I can as well. I like to repurpose it, anything that I can from paper collections, so that I don't feel like I'm wasting anything. And then this is my tag here. This is the inside of the tag for that one. And then the photo mat for this one. This is some of that pretty solids and prints from that paper pack. And then I have a border strip here and a sticker. I matted on black cardstock with some of the cute little pink enamel dots. I think those are just so adorable. And that goes in there like that. And then on this page, I have, again, a couple of journaling cards. The journaling cards are really pretty. I love how you can write notes and stuff on there about your photos or whatever happened to be the occasion. And this is my photo booklet. They're all plain in the middle. And then this is from the border strip. I've got a couple of chipboard pieces here. These are the flowers, and then some of my hemp ribbon that I have created kind of it's a multi-layered bowl. On the back of that, this tag has a little chipboard piece, a cut apart, and this is from the sticker sheet. And then this is the pretty piano ebony and ivory paper that I was telling you about. And I used a lot of these for just strips of kind of like a border. This photo mat, however, this is actually a part of the sticker border. And then I matted it on some black cardstock. This is also a sticker matted on black cardstock, and some chipboard underneath for dimension, and the cute little red enamel dots. That just slips right back in there. And then this page I have, again, cut apart. This is a cute little journal card. And another journaling card. Music gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Really pretty. And then this is my booklet for this one. And then for this one, again, I used the paper for this border. And then this is a chipboard element that has a little red enamel dot here, and then I also use my Wink of Stella throughout some of the pages on certain elements. I don't know if you can, it's hard for the camera to kind of pick that up, but I think you can see a little bit of the glossy. And then on the back of the last page, I have a border strip, and then this is a sticker, and I die cut one of my scallop circles, popped it up on some chipboard, and then for this one, this is another chipboard element. The tag on this one, I created a little pocket with this cut apart, and then this is also another cut apart, and then this is also another cut apart that I just folded and made kind of like a little journaling booklet. And then this folds down. That's the paper I used for that tag, and then this is the photo mat for this one. This paper is lovely. It makes a great album for either like a wedding or maybe an anniversary or Valentine's Day. I just love these. Oh, I have one more page. I think I said this was the last page. This is the last page. Okay. So for this page, I did again. Here's my booklet for this one. Couple of a cut apart, and this is a journaling card. Isn't that pretty? I just love that. And then this is the border strip, another chipboard element, some enamel dots, graphic 45 flowers, and a seam binding bow. And then on the back of the last page, I have my tag here, has a cut apart, and then this is a sticker that I matted on some black cardstock. Chipboard element. This folds down. That's the paper on that one. And then for my photo mat, I use some of the striped paper. And then this is a border element, a sticker matted on black cardstock and popped up with chipboard. Okay, and then the back, I have a layered pocket and with some photo mats. They're just plain on the back. And then this is from the Pockets and Tags, and this is actually an envelope that I made from the paper with the little pattern that comes with the Graphic 45 packaging from the pattern paper, the designer paper. It's cute, so I thought, oh, I'll use that. So you can put memorabilia or little tags in here. It's empty right now. And then this is the photo mat for the larger one. And the last photo mat And that is my Graphic 45 Love Notes mini album. Thanks for letting me share this today, and I will be back with all kinds of projects again soon. Bye bye.